In a recent survey, 85% of the teachers polled were showing signs or were at risk of professional burnout. 85%.
So what's happening in education today? This is Lydia Hampton, and she's experienced how hard it can be firsthand.
As a former teacher myself, I think that we've built an educational system that, despite good intentions, has lost faith and trust in its teachers. And it's time to do something about it.
This is Catalyst, a show about the changemakers tackling our biggest problems.
Lydia left teaching a few years ago to work with Empowered, an organization that is trying to help solve the burnout problem by supporting teachers and reimagining the classroom.
Think about your favorite teacher. I'll give you a second. What made them so awesome? My guess is your answer has something to do with making education relevant, engaging, and fun in some way. They had that unique way of bringing the material to life. Like most teachers, I started out because I wanted to make a difference. But unfortunately, what we see in education today is a lot of teachers who are trying their hardest, but they've lost the spark. They're tired and they don't feel supported. They don't feel trusted.
And this is a real problem. In the next few years, we could see a serious decline in qualified teachers to staff our schools.
We can't truly help our kids until we truly empower our teachers. Empowered is a community of educators that are coming together to share resources and innovate the way that we think about education. The traditional approach is one size fits all. It's a teacher at a chalkboard lecturing while students sit in desks arranged in neat little rows. The approach we take at Empowered is totally different. Empowered is this approach that is really centered around hands-on, experiential learning that allows for you, the educator, to drive to the heart of what your students care about. If you want students to learn about social entrepreneurship, try our project Vacant Lot, where students look at an actual vacant lot in their community and decide what should go there. If you would like for students to practice some of their math skills, try our very sweet activity of Ice Cream Sunday, where they use basic math to determine the cost of goods sold that's required to make an ice cream sundae.
Providing personalized and hands-on learning activities shifts the dynamics of a classroom. Educators are able to tap into what students care about, encouraging greater investment in their own education, while teachers are able to create a learning environment that works for everyone.
If you give an educator the right tools, resources, and mindset, they will do incredible things. You will see them stretch the limits of what you think a traditional classroom could be. Students will see learning as a lifelong experience, not just something that is confined to four walls within a room.
Empowered wants to ensure that success in schools will translate to success in life. It's a difficult challenge, but they think they're on the right track.
We can't change education overnight, but here is what we can change. We can change our mindset about the way that we go into the classroom and what learning could look like. Instead of focusing on filling students' heads with knowledge that might not mean anything to them, let's focus on having them discovering their real talents and passion. There are 3.2 million teachers in our country, passionate, committed people who in a typical career teach over 3,000 kids. Imagine what our schools, communities, and our society would look like if we really, truly believed in our teachers again, and they felt that. How powerful could that be?